It's 6 in the morning and we're just setting off from
near
the
Pompei.
Marina di Stabia and heading towards a little anchorage for a few days while I'm working again, because it's going to be flat, calm, really nice weather, and yeah, looking forward to spending it on anchor actually. It's been quite tricky trying to pick an anchorage because the swell's coming from the west, but it's coming from the west very lightly. We're on the west side of the Bay of Naples now as well, so it's quite hard to find like protection or a nice protected anchorage between here and Capri where we wanted to stay. I think I found one though, so fingers crossed it's all good. It's really close. It's like an hour's sail away, or an hour's motor on a day like this really. You can see around, the water's like a mirror, there's no wind. So don't think we're going to get much sailing in this morning, but it should be a nice easy motor down to the the anchorage we're heading to. It's quite early in the morning though.
Do you know how many miles it is?
How many miles? Under 5, I think like 4.5 or something.
Nice.
Well, we're approaching the spot where we're anchoring now. I'd say it doesn't look particularly sheltered, but it's a very, very calm day, so I think it should be fine. It's really calm for the next few days. It's a nice looking spot. Just yeah, the breakwater doesn't stick out as much as I hoped beyond these buoys. That spot looks a bit too difficult. There was loads of swimming buoys that weren't on the map with net between and everything, so we've just hopped over to the next space in front of this little marina here. Yeah, hopefully that's going to be a little bit better for us. It looks a little bit better already, to be honest, so should be good. We found a little spot now, tucked in between this rather pretty cliff and this nice little marina here, which is nice. Amazing view of Vesuvius.
How deep is it here?
6 meters just here, but you can see the bottom like it's a meter away. It's awesome. It's so clear, the water here. Like look out, you won't be able to see yet because it's not sunny enough, but I can pick out individual strands of seaweed at 6 meters, no problem. And stuff lying on the bottom, like little stones and things. A rope there, which is not ideal, but quite a lot of rocks as well. I can see the anchor coming through like a sandy patch in between all these rocks and everything when we were reversing onto it, and it's quite cool. I could see it dragging and then the nose dig in and sink. So, very good.
What you doing, Ben?
Trying to figure out the best way of attaching this mosquito net to the bed.
I'm gonna steal all the man's fish away.
I think I'm not seeing many of these that are like
Big enough.
big enough yet. But that's why I'm hoping if I get a bit of a feeding shoal going, you'll see any of the bigger fish in the area move in, and I'll have an idea of what there is around here.
You alright? Cold? Can you see them? Huh? It was really funny watching Ben chase fish around the boat with his spear gun. They were way too fast for him, but also way too small to really catch and eat anyway, so probably for the best.
You're not going to have a look around at all? Where are you going? Tyler! All that for that?
It freaks me out!
Go on, Tyler, swim around the boat.
I can't!
Yeah, you can.
Cheer me on.
Go on, Tyler, you can do it. Go on. You're halfway there.
I'm not. Ugh. Keep cheering though.
Go Tyler, go Tyler. Isn't it nice?
Yeah.
Are you used to it yet?
Yeah, no.
Well done. So we've been sat at the anchorage just back here. I forget its name. I want to say Scargola or something. That might not be right. We'll check, it'll appear on the video, I'm sure. But we're heading for Marina Piccola now. Well, not the marina though, the anchorage in the mouth of the marina. The swell's coming from the west and we're on the wrong side of the Bay of Naples pretty much, just before Capri coming out from Pompei. And along this whole, I think the Amalfi coast here, it's pretty hard to find a sheltered spot, especially with the westerly swell. We think this one might be better because the marina kind of curves out and the anchorage is behind the mouth of the marina and the marina is directly to the west of it. So I'm hoping that's gonna just knock a bit of the height off of the swell. It's okay, it's when we turn side on to the waves, it's kind of a bit unmanageable. Like if I'm trying to work and I have to be holding all the screens, and it's just not something that's productive.
No, and especially after last week, we were in a very uncomfortable one for a few days. So
yeah. So just trying to get.
We don't really want another week of trying to work whilst feeling grim and being chucked about.
Though I will go to almost any length to avoid having to pay for one of these €80 a night marinas.
Yeah. The water.
I mean, there is quite a bit of water in this engine bay from. Oh, there's the anchor alarm going. Quite a lot of water in this engine bay from the last couple of days of rain, anyway. But that's not the popping noise.
It looks like we are bouncing back. It's just gone out of the edge. It's some kind of weird vibration with the water. You can see it outside, you can see ripples. Weird ripples, and hear the same noise. I wonder if you can hear it.
Shush. I'll put the GoPro further in there, you might be able to hear it a bit better. But I had a look on a couple of forums. I mean, I'm still not 100% convinced. It sounds like, I mean, it doesn't sound good. But apparently it's crustaceans and prawns, or specifically like snapping shrimp.
Yeah. So it is something in the water.
Yeah, well, animals feeding, yeah. Supposedly.
I think they're just outside, Ben. But you think there's some in the bilge?
Oh no, I don't think there's any in the bilge. I'm just looking at the sound where I can hear it most concentrated.
You can hear it outside and see weird vibrations on the water.
Weird vibrations on the water?
Mm.
Interesting. I'll go and have a look
It's
at that in a
definitely
second.
something outside in the water though.
Okay, cool.
Because it's loud in here. It's loudest on the floor. It's not coming from the engine or anything in particular. It's just coming from the floor.
Anchor looks like it's bounced back a bit there now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know why. It's annoying because this anchor alarm's got like a plus and minus of 8 meters, and sometimes I feel like it does kind of just like decide to.
Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely something in the water that's making the weird crackling noise. It's like someone's filled the sea with popping candy.
Yeah, I was running around checking all of the kind of bilge access points to see if I could figure out what was wrong. Because it was quite, I don't know, it's quite a concerning noise when you hear it, right? I thought what, again, a lot of those blog posters that originally asked the questions for, which was it was like delamination. It sounds a lot like fiberglass slowly being snapped, but I was
like
thinking
peeling away or something.
yeah, but I don't know, we've been listening to this noise for a good 10-15 minutes now, and I think if fiberglass was peeling away quickly enough to make that sort of sound, then
yeah, I don't see why.
a lot more water coming in.
I don't see why that would happen all of a sudden and like over the whole bottom of the boat.
Yeah. Yeah, okay, yeah. I'm going to resign it to
Come listen outside.
prawns and stuff. I will.
I think it literally is because the way you can hear it it's loudest on the floor, and if you go down that end, it's just as loud on the floor down there.
Okay, cool.
Like it's definitely coming from outside. That's why I went outside to try.
I was just worried that the keel was about to drop off.
Oh, of course, I did think that as well. But if you come out here, like now you can't hear it. Now you're away from the floor. But then if you like lean over the side of the boat and look at the water, you can hear it again.
What are the strange vibrations on the water?
Well, just like the ripples. If you might have to get lower down, but I can hear it here.
I can hear kind of like a fizzing. Yeah.
Do you see what I mean? Like there's vibrations.
Yeah, you can kind of see stuff. It's true.
Yeah?
Yes.
Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please like and subscribe if you did. I know it's been a while since we shared anything here, but we've been living in London for a while, and I am now on a mission to release all of the footage that we have left, which is a lot, because we're considering moving back onto the boat at the end of 2025 and potentially sailing it down to Greece. Everything is still very up in the air at the moment, so no promises, but yeah, I really want to release all of the footage we already have anyway, even if it's just to have here as memories for us to look back at. So that should be happening regardless of whether or not we actually end up moving back onto the boat. In the next video, we'll be leaving Sorrento and sailing down to Capri.